Now, Storm Tracker weather with Chief Meteorologist Holden LaCroix.
Welcome back. The clear skies have returned toward the Oregon coast after a cloudy start to the day. But if you look off in the distance, you can see it creeping closer toward the shore. And we are expecting another cloudy night tonight. But that's some good news. As that marine layer pushes in, it's going to allow for these temperatures that you see inland to also cool off. We're not expecting the clouds across Eugene, but we will drop back down into the 50s overnight tonight. And a telltale sign of that approaching is the winds. We're starting to see those pick up anywhere from around 3 to 7 o'clock this evening. Wind gusts approaching around 20 miles per hour right now, and that'll continue to be the case until the sun sets tonight, and then they will calm down and temperatures will cool off as a result. Now, taking a look at satellite, not much going on. We have clear skies across Willamette Valley, just a little bit of haze, mainly from that stagnant air mass that's kind of starting to move in. Mainly just car exhaust is leading to the haze across the valley. There's the marine layer right there starting to creep toward the coast as we speak. And if you're looking off to the east over the Cascades, some puffy cumulus clouds in. We're starting to watch this little isolated shower right here, kind of up towards Stadium Pass. We could get a rumble of thunder, maybe a lightning strike from that. We'll be watching that closely, but realistically, the only thunderstorms across the region are way up toward Mount Adams, starting to make its way across the Columbia River Gorge right now, but that'll remain off toward the east side. For the most part, high pressure dominating the forecast over the next couple of days, leading to warm and dry conditions. But again, we are not going to be feeling the full effects of this high. We're mainly going to be on the very edge of that, so that will lead to kind of regulated heat over the next several days. All right, temperatures through about 7 o'clock tonight, still going to be warm, 85 across areas of Eugene, low 80s upriver, 60s toward the coast. Here's tomorrow morning, marine layer creeps in, doesn't quite make it to I-5 like this morning, but still temperatures drop into the 50s along I-5 toward the coast as well. Will be a cloudy start, but by the afternoon, everyone sees that sunshine. You can see by 12 o'clock from the coast all the way up to the Cascades. By tomorrow afternoon, 90 for Eugene, 92 likely for areas of Roseburg and for locations upriver. Your golf cast, well, it's a hole-in-one tomorrow if you head out in the morning. The afternoon, though, going to be on the warmer side, about 90 degrees. Make sure you pack that sunblock again, SPF 30 or greater. And just like the UV index going up, the temperature does as well on Wednesday. We should see some kind of regulated temperatures by the weekend, and that 83 is actually below average, so take full advantage of that. Overnight lows remain in the 50s, so that's some fantastic news because we cool off at night, allowing us to cool off our houses. But then again, are we going to see any precipitation chances? Well, we have to look all the way toward the end of the month before we finally start to see some moisture arrive, and unfortunately that may be in the thunderstorm variety as monsoonal moisture slowly slip up across Oregon, coming in from the desert southwest. For the coast, though, a little bit more sunshine heading into the weekend with temperatures in the 60s. Across the Umpqua, 92 on Wednesday, 80s heading into this weekend. For the Cascades, there's that thunderstorm chance next Monday and Tuesday. For now, it is going to be dry, maybe a stray shower, but for the most part, the Willamette Valley at 90 on Wednesday, back into the 80s for the weekend with overnight lows nice and cool in the 50s. You're watching Oregon News Now on KZX.